Pancho, we're here to extradite you. Oh, say, can you see? You will no longer be in prison in Mexico. They don't even have clothes that fit me here. Don't try to run. I'm not gonna run. Pancho, we're here to extradite you. I wanna go back home. You're going back to the United States. Pancho's too big for this pinta. Don't try to fight it. Don't try to run. We will shoot you. I don't care about the drugs no more. I just wanna go home. We know you've been getting high and doing lots of drugs. I miss home. It's time to go home.
Cartel got me working for the big faces. Federale got my car full of brick cases. Hit the pen with a grin, there ain't no faking. I was picked to my back for my shoelaces. Got out, should've seen the look on they faces. All jealous cause your boy stacking hella paper. Set up by the crew, they done put a banger in the trunk of my car and left me to hang there. No thing, then attorney went and beat the case. Got a job digging holes for minimum wage. Had a dream that Cato said he proud of me. Stay here, don't leave, keep doing your thing. Quit the drugs, but you know I went back to selling, 6-time failing. I went back to prison, got my head right, got my bread right. Push these weights like a kilo in a tailpipe. Trying to do right, I got a mission. Trying to give back to my boys in the prison. The old me's gone, I ain't never.
What's up, guys? My name is JC. I am Wrong and Strong. If you're new to my channel, make sure you subscribe, hit that bell so you don't miss nothing. If you're part of my crew, mi familia, mi raza, you already know what time it is. Súbanse a la Suburban. We're about to take a ride to San Luis Potosí. What's up, guys? As you guys know, yes, I was in prison in Mexico. So as I told you guys in the past, there was a lot of drugs. Mexico is very, very rich in pharmaceuticals. There's pills that are illegal here and they're legal over there. So there was Artanes, Ribotriles, Reinas, Rochas. And if you're from Mexico, you know what these pills are. They're downers, uppers. There's so many, and they sold them all in prison for 5 pesos. The weed was also 5 pesos. It was rolled up in a toilet paper. The coke, you were about 40 pesos. Or gramo, a pesado, that was 100 pesos. So think about it. I used to get $1,000 every month and spend it all on drugs. I mean, when I first got there, I had to buy a cell and kind of fix it up and stuff like that. But most of my money was spent on drugs and alcohol. The half a liter of Turbo was 20 pesos, and there was so much of it that I have told you guys in the past. People would actually come in from outside to buy it inside because it was more potent, it was pure, it was better. So there would be people coming in and out, and there was a lot of dudes in there that made more money while they were in than they did while they were out. You know, there was some guys there that, believe it or not, chose to be there. And their wives would come on, the visiting days, and that was it. But they sold, their drugs constantly 24/7 in the prison. And if one unit ran out, you would knock on the gate and the guards would open it, and you would go to the other unit. Every unit had his pretty much his main hustler and the little side ones. So you always go to the main one out of respect, but when he's done giving you credit, then you go to the side ones. That was the story of my life. That's why they almost killed me there. I got in so much debt because I had credit at the store, I had credit at all the restaurants, I had credit with every fucking drug dealer in the prison. I had credit with liquor. So, I got so used to having a party every day that those $1,000, even though it was a lot, wasn't enough, and I ended up owing a lot of money. By the time I left, by the time the American consul came and got me, I was in debt close to $10,000 over there, and it was all drugs. Some of it was food, but very, very, very little. I weighed 145 pounds when the American consul came and got me. My waist was a 29. I was pretty much skin and bones. And all that craziness, I could have lost my life because twice, they came to collect and they were ready to take my life. They came ready to do what they had to do. I was just lucky enough that people took a liking to me and protected me. But it got to the point, guys, where my addiction, it took me being in the Mexican prison to hit the all-time low in my addiction, bottom of the barrel there, because when I ran out of money and I started to have to clean rooms just to smoke a joint and wash laundry and do dishes and do all these things to get high, it makes you feel a certain way because you've passed that limit where you're doing whatever you have to get high. And dangerous double-edged sword when you're in that, because you could either go all in or step all back. And that's addiction, man. But prison in Mexico it was just drugs, alcohol, women, and if you had the money, it was sky was the limit on all those things. So it was a dangerous place for me. I'm lucky that I made it out. I'm lucky that I made it out, alive. I ended up flying back to the Mexican prison where he was at, and I paid him his money because at the end of the day, I wasn't trying to get over on nobody. I wasn't trying to be a shyster. I wasn't trying to rob nobody. I was in my addiction. I was in some very, dark times, dark moments. I felt alone. I felt I was in another country. Even though I'm Mexican, it felt weird because I'm an American. So it was an experience. And I made it out. I'm here, Addiction is something that you're going to have to live with for the rest of your life. And you're going to have to do what you have to do to control it. Keep it on check. Because it's always going to be there. And you have to be really honest with yourself and kind of say, okay, well, then I have to go to a meeting today if I don't want to get high. I have to call my sponsor if I don't want to get high. And all these things, and it's pretty black and white, man. You work the steps, the program works. I've been going to meetings since I was 9 years old with my dad. And yeah, he's still who he is, but at least he's sober. So, half of the battle. Once you get sober, you actually have to try and change and not be an asshole. But I don't know shit. My name's JC. I am Wrong Strong. Hey, I hope you enjoyed another one of my Mexican prison stories. Don't judge nobody. Stay in your lane. Live savage. And remember, you only have one life to live. Live it out here. Free.